How do you know if you have a rare 1995 Washington quarter? In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to make sure you aren't missing any rare 1995 Washington quarter worth potentially hundreds or thousands of dollars. Up first, we have a 1995 Washington quarter with a dial error. Now you can see immediately when you look at the coin, something looks off. When you see something like this, it doesn't mean that it's damaged, so don't throw it away. So during the minting process, there was some sort of error that occurred in the minting process which made this coin. So definitely keep an eye out if you have a 1995 quarter and it looks like this, there's something wrong with the overall mint and strike of the coin, because this coin sold on eBay for $66. So imagine just finding a quarter in your spare change from 1995 and that quarter be worth $66. Here we have a 1995 P 25-cent Washington quarter that is not graded by any company, and you can see that it has the P mint mark to the right of Washington, and the P mint mark stands for the Philadelphia Mint. That is where this coin was minted, and during that minting process there was an error on the strike. You can see that this quarter doesn't look natural, it doesn't look normal, and this is what's considered a broad struck mint error. And this quarter sold for $64, which is a lot of money for a 25-cent quarter that you could find out in your spare change. Here we have another 1995 P Washington quarter that is a mint error, and you can see that the coin looks like someone got hungry and took a bite out of this coin. This is called a double curved clip error. So essentially at one point during the minting process, something happened and it made it so the edges of this quarter were clipped off, which is pretty phenomenal. So if you have a quarter that looks like this, it wasn't damaged. This is actually rare. This is worth money. So look at your quarters. If you see something like this, you could have something worth a good amount of money. This one sold for $25, guys. Here we have a 1995 P Washington quarter that is slightly off center. So again, during the minting process, when these planchets are going through the mint, if the strike is slightly off center and it comes down, it's going to be off center just like this one, and it's also on the front and the back of the quarter, and that's why this coin sold for $24. Getting a bit more off center here, another 1995 P quarter. This one is about 20% off center, so a lot of the time the more off center the quarter is, the more valuable it's gonna be. And if you have a quarter like this one sold for $120. Now can you imagine finding a quarter and selling it for $120? Here we have a 1995 D Washington quarter. So the D stands for the Denver Mint, where this coin was minted, and there was an error that happened during the minting process. So not only is the coin struck off center a little bit, it is broad struck with an obverse indent. Now what that means is the obverse is the front of the coin, so you can see at the front top of the coin there is an indent that occurred during the minting process, and that is why this coin sold for $45. Here we have a 1995 D 25-cent Washington quarter graded by NGC, a mint state 67, and if you have a 1995 quarter that's just in really good condition, it may be worth getting graded and selling for a lot of money like this one. This one sold for $79. Here we have a 1995 D 25-cent quarter graded by PCGS, a mint state 67. Because this one graded so highly and it looks so nice, this one sold for $130. Here we have a 1995 D 25-cent quarter graded by PCGS, a mint state 67. And again, because it graded so highly and it looks so nice, this problem-free coin sold for $165. So here's the one we've all been waiting for. This is a 1995 P 25-cent Washington quarter graded by PCGS, a mint state 68. Now it's important to remember the highest grade we can get in grading is 70, so this is just 2 points away, plus it's from the more sought after mint, which is the Philadelphia Mint. Combine that